Alright guys, we are back. It's Rat Tail here, and I don't know what video this is, number 4 or 5, something like that. In my last video, I asked you guys to leave comments below letting me know what you wanted to see me do next, and someone said they wanted to see me do a video of my top five most valuable or rare VHS tapes. And this can be a tricky thing because the real thing that determines value when it comes to anything, not just VHS tapes, the highest factor that plays into that is demand, not rarity. A lot of people think it's rarity. A lot of people think, you know, if it came out on Blu-ray or if it came out on DVD, what it really comes down to, rarity definitely plays into it, you know, distribution company, what have you, but at the end of the day, the main determining factor of value for anything is demand by the people. How many people want it and how badly they want it. Because if somebody wants something bad enough right then and there, they'll pay just about anything to get it. So, price can be a bit tricky. But I pulled out 10 tapes. But I couldn't really narrow it down. And it was even hard to narrow it down to 10. I've still got some more that I'm sure I forgot that are... There's probably ones right behind me that might be worth more than some of the ones I'm showing you. Who knows? Because demand is constantly fluctuating. So, you never know. And I'm a little out of the loop. I'm not a hipster, you know? So, that's what it is. I'm a little bit of an introvert. And, yeah, I'm Rat Tail, and I'm here to show you 10 of my most valuable VHS tapes. So, without further ado, let's kick it off. We've got Spookies. Now, this one's not, like, super rare, but what is it? It's in high demand at certain times. There's been times when the demand for this goes high up, and the price goes right along with it. I haven't seen it go for much more than 60. I think some schmuck out there may have paid 100 for it or more. I don't know. It really depends on geography, too, where you're located. And some people just have the money to spend, and they don't mind. And, you know, hey, more power to you if that's what you want to do. You know, I'm looking for them 10-cent tapes, if you know what I'm talking about, bro. You know, I'm trying to hit the thrifties and score something. And I'm not doing it just to flip, because that's not really ever been my game. I love collecting, man. I genuinely love VHS tapes and movies and the art. I mean, look at that art right there. Look at that right there. That's pretty. That's a pretty tape. And also, in the comments below on my last video, they told me, move a little closer to the camera so we can see the tape. So here I am, motherfuckers. I'm right in your grill. Pow! There's Spookies. You can see it. Nice and pretty. You know, hopefully the lighting's decent enough so that you guys can get a good look at that one. And moving right along, tape number 2, let's see. I have no idea how much this goes for. I never see it online. You know, I didn't really even look these up before I went on here, because I don't really go by that shit. That shit can be deceptive. It can be a little deceptive, online listings, you know what I mean? And this one is The Jungle Master, big box, put out by Force Video. And I should say, let me see, this last one was, Spookies is put out by Sony. And I put a funky little sticker on there, actually, that I found on a old library book. And I didn't put it on the tape itself. I put it on the outer... See, this has the wrap on it, plastic wrap. You see what I'm saying? So it's not on the tape. I don't like putting stickers on the actual art, because then you can rip off some of the art. But I like that little sticker right there, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool right there. Scary stuff. All right. Moving right along, Jungle Master, Force Video. This is really pristine condition, and it's just really beautiful. Not the best movie, not the worst movie either. It's worth a watch, you know, if you're into bad film, if you're into crap cinema that, you know, mystery science theater kind of stuff. If you're into that, give this a look. But yeah, it's really just to look pretty on the shelf. That's what this one's about right here. That is a pretty tape right there. Dude's over here wrestling a freaking snake. We got elephants in the background. You know what I mean? It's the jungle, bro. Welcome to the jungle. And that's what it is. Next up, we got one of my midnight videos. I've only got 3 of these, and they're all clamshells. They also put out some big boxes, and their big boxes were slightly slimmer than the one I just showed you. That's a standard size VHS big box. The big boxes that Midnight Video put out were a little bit slimmer. They had a cool little look to them. Those are also very rare. And this is pretty rare. Goes for, you know, 100 or more, depending on the demand. You know, if someone's got high enough demand, something can go through 300, 400. You never know. Sometimes people have a lot of money and they just want to drop it. They're on eBay. Maybe they're a drunk. Had a couple too many drinks and just went to auction something. You never know how some of this stuff comes to be. How some of these tapes sell for as much as they do, you know. There's a lot of factors playing into this here. But this is another good one that has sold for a pretty penny in the past. Any midnight video is going to go for a pretty penny. Big box, clamshell, whatever it may be. We'll open it up. We'll show you the tape inside. That's kind of pretty, man. That's kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty, right? That's kind of pretty. There you go. You get a little peek. A little peek in there. A little peekaboo. How you do? You know what I'm saying? Alright, next up, we're just going to run through the midnight videos here. And we got my other 2 midnight videos. We got Wizard of Gore, directed by Herschell Gordon Lewis, the godfather of gore himself. Pretty rad little tape right there. This is probably my favorite of the midnight videos that I own, Wizard of Gore. Gotta love that cover. So beautiful. Just sawing the beautiful young lady in half there. And we got The Rats Are Coming. Right? The rat tails are coming, bruh. And this one actually has I think this is the original midnight video case that they would come in. I believe this is how the original cases were, where they would be clear right here where you could see through. Nice and pretty. That's nice. The Rats Are Coming. That's a good movie, too. As well as The Wizard of Gore. The bloody, bloodthirsty butchers. Not such a great movie. Also worth a look. It's kind of like a real shitty Sweeney Todd or something. I don't even know. But yeah. Next up we got Bubba Until It Hurts. With, yeah, it's Bubba Until It Hurts. It's pretty self-explanatory. And it's homeboy Bubba Smith hosting a freaking workout video with some girls in the background. Like half the time he's just checking out the females. It reminds me kind of another workout video I have that was made in the 90s of Mark Wahlberg, and he's just sitting there like looking at the girls' asses as they bend over, not even really focusing. It's kind of fun. This is definitely just unintentional comedy. Pure unintentional comedy right here. It's really good. A lot of people have talked about this one. It's legendary in the VHS realm. And I found this a couple years back at a retired video store owner's garage, basically. He's got like a video store kind of still in his garage. Me and my buddy Cinestalker went in there, did some digging, and you could actually see the video on Cinestalker's channel. I don't recall the video at the moment. Just go digging, watch all of them, and you'll eventually run into the one where I find this. And that was a beautiful day. That was a beautiful day indeed. That was the score of the day. Bubba Until It Hurts. Glad to have that in the collection. That one goes for a pretty penny, depending on the demand. And next up, we have a Mogul, our first Mogul. The art on this is a little beat up. You know, it actually was... It looked way worse when I found it. It was in a really beat up clamshell. I took the art out, kind of straightened it, took some of the wrinkles out, and put it in a new clamshell. And I think it looks somewhat pretty. I think I did pretty well. And that's Autopsy. A lot of these Moguls have really great art, and then the film will be kind of like this. And another one that I'll be showing you, I don't want to give away what the next title is going to be, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Great art, not such a great film, although I do prefer this one to the next one I'm going to show you. And coming up next, another Mogul. I found this. This is one of the first tapes that I ever scored. Posted this on Horror VHS Collectors Unite. I found this for, this was a 10-cent find. I found this for 10 cents along with Sledgehammer, which is not even in this video. That goes for over 100. That's up on the shelf somewhere. I probably should have put that in this video. Found that for 10 cents. I found this Icebox Murders for 10 cents. I found this breakdance. Oh, that breakdance video. That should probably be in this too. Well, we got more videos to come. We got lots of content. We got lots of tapes, okay? I knew I wasn't going to fit everything into here. I had to narrow it down to 10. So, let's see. Here's the story. A couple years ago, maybe 4 or 5, something like that. I was at Salvation Army when Salvation Army still sold tapes. It was actually the one down by Sports Arena. And they used to sell tapes, I believe it was 10 for $1. Yeah, it was 10 for $1. And I got 10 tapes, and 3 of them happened to be Icebox Murders, Sledgehammer, and then this crazy workout special interest video that's off the chain. I'll have to show you guys some clips from that, and the tape as well. But yeah, I found those for 10 cents. I posted them online, Horror VHS Unite, and I got a lot of trolls coming in hot. They were not happy that I found a tape for 10 cents that they had paid over $100 for, you know. Someone comes into your collecting community new, and they just found a tape that you've been looking for years, and maybe you found it and you paid 150 bucks for it. This little fucker pays 10 cents, and he's you know, all nonchalant about it. They didn't take too kindly to that. But it's a beautiful thing, because that's what led to me dipping out and starting my own VHS community, which became the VHS Wildlife Preserve. Go ahead and check that out on Facebook if you want. You know, send a join request and come peep us out. See what we're doing. We're posting tapes. We're doing free giveaways. We have fun. It's good times. Memes. Good people. Lots of fun. Icebox Murders. Beautiful art. Yeah. Moving right along. This is the second to last tape we'll be showing today. I found this also about 4 or 5 years back. But this one I found at Ken Video back when VHS tapes were 50 cents a pop. Good old days, man. There was actually a time at Kensington Video in San Diego. You know, R.I.P. Kensington Video. But there was a point in time when they had a VHS section when VHS weren't... They actually were kind of popping on the D-Lo. Not a lot of people really knew about it. And they were selling them for 50 cents a pop. And this was in there. Other stuff was in there too. I'm going to show you the next tape. Probably my most valuable tape in my collection. I found that either at the same time as this or right around that same week. Within a 2-week time span. Found both of these for 50 cents a pop. Kensington Video. So that was really cool. And this is what really sparked my passion for hunting tapes. This tape right here probably. Desperate Teenage Love Dolls. I remember walking down the halls of you know, I walk into Kensington Video, and then you take a left, and there's like, you know, you got the foreign section, you got the horror section, you got comedy, you got all these sections on this side, you got all these sections on this side, maybe 6 rows. You go down about 6 rows, and you go down this hall, and it's just row, 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 your motherfucking VHS boat, and all the way in the back, there's this wall of just dusty tapes, you know, just sitting there, just kind of waiting for somebody to love them. And I made my way back there, and right in the middle, you know, it's just waiting for me like this, just staring at me, this thing. Right in the middle, I'm walking down the center, and it was just there, just waiting for me. It was destiny. And I brought it home, I watched it, I loved it, I watch it all the time. Let me show you the tape itself, because you can also, there's some fake ones out there. And I believe I heard through the grapevine, a good way to spot it is to, usually the real ones have a sticker like this on them, something to that effect. Similar to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm sure there's people that can mimic stuff out there. And there is. They've mimicked much crazier things than VHS tapes. So, moving right along. Let's not get too deep into that. And last but not least, we have Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, the alternative cover. There's another cover for this one. That one's also rare. This one is even more rare. And it's got Linnea Quigley's butt right there. You know what I mean? A lot of people like that. It's a really cool cover. It's got it's a great movie. It's directed by Fred Olen Ray, and we got Gunnar Hansen, aka Leatherface, right there on the cover. That's Gunnar Hansen right there in the middle, posing like a pimp with Linnea Quigley. And yeah, it's a really great little flick. If you like bad B movies, if you like TNA, if you like a little bit of gore mixed in there, definitely check this out. Really cool tape. Really happy to have this. This is also one that I scored from Ken Vid for 50 cents around that same time as Desperate Teenage Love Dolls. So, couldn't be more stoked to own those. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to be having a lot more videos coming. I'll probably do another video like right now. I'm eager to shoot some stuff right now, and I got some time on my hands. Got some data on my phone. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Even if you don't like it, give it a thumbs up. Share it around, you know. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. Give me some more ideas for stuff you want to see in the future. Because, you know, I'm looking for ideas. I got tons of stuff coming, but I always like to hear what you guys want to see. You know, I want to give the people what they want to see. That's what we're here to do. So anyways, guys, stay up and just keep VHS styling on the universe.